to my channel. I'm Auntie Tay. If you guys are new here, that's who I am. If you're not, welcome back. I've missed you. Today we are making a crafty craft live. It is live week, so I am going live a lot this week, at least once a day, probably once a day. I was prepping this morning, and I'm also coming out with 24 grad cap designs for my members so that they can do this grad cap, they can do other grad caps. So hey from North Carolina, NYC, New York City. That's what oh, I like this cut. Okay, my head's a little cut off, but that's okay. You can kind of see the project, which I think is more important. So it's Cinco de Mayo. Happy Cinco de Mayo. Hello, Clarita. And we are going to Mexico in a couple weeks, me and my family. But Landis wanted to do her senior portraits in Mexico because that's like our family vacay spot. So I'm making her a Clase de 2025 grad cap to take with us. But I'm also going to probably cut the base of the Hawaiian one because I also kind of want to bring that to Mexico because I think the photos of that would be really cute there. And then I really want to make her a Finding Nemo inspired one, but I'm not going to do all three today. we're going to finish the one for Cinco de Mayo today. And what I'm kind of doing this week, which I think I'm going to always do, is I will bring the project I was doing in the last one to update you all on how far I got. So the idea behind this one is like the banners that they put up for Dia de los Muertos and all the things. So when I designed this morning and I was like, I love this. I can't wait to make it. But I also have two different bases for this theme, and I'm gonna save these letters so I can put them on another base. So I gotta be kind of careful when I'm taking these off. And I'm also glad that I started cutting this before my live because I was running into a lot of hiccups this morning and had to make sure I had all the right things. And this black part, because this is the most detailed layer, took a second. So I'm just gonna save the letters. So if you're ever cutting something that has the negative space, and the negative space is something that you can reuse, that's a hack. You can save it and put it somewhere. Okay, then I'm gonna cut on this side of the board just so I don't have to clean all that off right now because the other pieces aren't going to be that detailed. We're gonna be doing some butterflies on this as well. So the way I'm designing the grad caps is there will be a few basic themes, and then there will also be add-ons. So I made some butterfly add-ons, some rose add-ons, some other add-ons. And then I also have like 9 more that I need to design for. So if you guys have ideas and you're here with me in the live, let me know and I will add those to my lineup. Okay, I just want to make sure we're all set properly so that we can get cutting. I do not cut very often in my actual live videos. You guys have been around for a while, know that. Okay, where's my chat? Where's my chat? There we go. Hey Clarita, hey Missy, hey Tish, hey Melissa, hey Brenda, hey Barbara. So just so you know, we go live, or not live, we do Zoom right after this live on Monday mornings. So if you're a business member, join us for the Zoom. I want to find out what you guys are working on. I want to do fun things with you guys and talk about marketing and strategy and all those things. So join us. So I ultimately decided to do this with paper because it would be the easiest and fastest way. I'll hold this up like this so you can see this. And you can do these though with vinyl. You can do them with heat transfer vinyl. You could heat transfer vinyl it right onto the, hey, Waffles and True Crime. You can heat transfer vinyl right onto the hat. You can heat transfer vinyl onto something sturdy and then also make that. So these will have a hole And basically, I don't have her grad cup yet because I have to go pick them up when they get delivered to her like main school office. And I was hoping to have them, but they haven't come yet. So, Lord willing, they come in the next 2 weeks so we can actually take them to Mexico with us. But the top screws off, or you pull it off and glue it back on. But you can basically change out your hat toppers, which I think is so cute. And if my daughters graduate from the same place, I can save her base and it'll be the right color, because it was like $75 for her cap and gown. I was like, where's the thrift store when I need it? Barbara says, I'd love to join you, but I'm at work. I'll see if I can join in a few. And as more people start to show interest, I will add more hours for business members to join us. I'd love to have like smaller groups if possible, so that way we can really strategize on how we're going to market and work on your business. Okay, so I have this Dia de los Muertos pack. I'll show it to you in a second, but I'm not sure. I think I want to move this to the middle of this paper. I don't want any of these designs, but I didn't have any orange paper, so I'm gonna move this, but I do have a butterfly on here I have to fit too, and I really don't want the butterfly to have patterns on it either. I wonder if I were to put the butterfly like in the, oh, it look, actually though, looks so cute with the orange behind it. I might do the second layer as orange, because that's really cute. I don't know what layer this is. Oh, you know what, guys? I think this is the base layer for the Hawaiian one. Yikes. Oh, well. So then we'll do the, hold on. I feel like the black is going to look so good on all of them, but I think it looks so cute. Oh, I got to save the middle of my D and the middle of my A. They're right there. Put these somewhere safe. The middle of the D and the middle of the A. This would be a lot easier if I was using heat transfer vinyl or something. I'm gonna put them right on the corner over there. Okay, now I need to find the second layer and see which one's the second layer. Because I want, you know what, I'm gonna cut the rest of the Hawaiian one. That way we're done with it and I can delete it so it doesn't distract me from the one that I'm actually needing to get done. I'm gonna cut, see, it was originally supposed to be those colors for the Hawaiian one. Now it'll be these colors. I'm not mad about it, but I really liked the light pink with this teal color. So we're doing cardstock for intricate cuts. And we'll cut that. So at least we'll have one base done. You can see kind of a grad cap base. I've been working on what we talked about. Awesome. Yes, we talked last week a lot about target audience, because it is so important to know who you are selling to. And once you nail that down, you can really, really fine tune your product and what you're selling and how you're going to market it and all the things. So that's the cool thing about coming to the Zooms, is I can really get to know what you like doing and who you're around and what you like to market to, or like, so that it's not salesy, but organically get, you know, some traffic to what you're trying to do and what you're trying to sell. So also, do you guys want to see more Cricut stuff? Because I've been itching to do a lot of Cricut stuff. I brought this one into my main room, if you guys watched my Scrapbox review, but I pulled it back into here because I don't remember why. I don't know. I wanted to keep using this one. So I'm like, wow, I really miss Cricketing. I want to do more Cricut stuff, but I know there's a lot of people who do Cricut stuff. I just booked my first market to sell my soaps. That's amazing, Barbara. And that would be really cool to know what you guys are doing too, because if you need help with like soap labels or anything like that, we can make stuff for you and help you with that, so that way you can make files that, or we can make files that help you. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But I will have to book it right at 1 o'clock because Briley started her job today. Still doesn't have her license. So she gets off at 1 and I've got to head down to her job, which is about 15 minutes away. So she's got to chill for 15 minutes. Yes, more Cricut stuff. I've been really into it lately. Yeah, I feel like I just, you know, the more I'm using my laser and the more I'm using, like, the more I'm seeing like DTF come out and these UV printers come out, I'm like, it's just too techy and too, there's not a lot of hands-on to some of these newer machines that are coming out. So I'm really loving lasers and I really love the Cricut and I love pairing them together. So I don't want to just lean into lasers if, you know, you guys are still itching to pull your Cricuts out and do stuff. I found a Cricut at the thrift store the other day and I was like, no, they can't go away. Yeah, packaging was a pain for your pop-up sale. Like packaging, Barbara, are you coming to? You're the one who said you couldn't come. Yeah. So Barbara, are you packaging for individual soaps or packaging for your entire pop-up? What part of that was a pain? Random question. Where can you get the old school transfer tape with the gray grid that you used to sell on your site? I love that stuff, but need to know where to purchase. And yes, more Cricut stuff. So that's actually Expressions Vinyl's transfer tape. I believe they still carry both transfer tapes that we used to carry. So Expressions Vinyl has that, and I believe I still have a coupon code for them, and it's a public coupon code. It's not just a member code. Do I still have a coupon code with Expressions? I don't know, but that's where. I'll add that to my sales page though, because I forgot that I have a coupon code with them. I'm still hanging on to my Maker, working on it now actually. Yay, Tish! I make a lot of cutouts with my Cricut and they are very popular in my Etsy shop for everyone who doesn't have a machine. That's awesome. I'm really going to try all of it, individual packaging as well as mail packaging. That's cool. And if you're doing soaps, like branding is so fun for stuff like that. And you could really go creative and do like packages for your soap, maybe like craft paper, even if you just want to start with something you can do by hand. There's so many fun things you can do with soap. Like the soap itself is fun, but then branding the soap is really fun. So I look forward to working on that with you. And then message me times that work best for your Zooms. And everybody, if you're a member, message me times that work best for your Zooms. Okay, so this one goes like this. And I really don't like the contrast of the bright pink. I really wanted it on, which I have another sheet. I wanted this color scheme. It doesn't seem like a big difference, but it is. There's also parts in this leaf that I need. My least favorite part about paper cutting is all the little pieces you gotta keep track of. Okay, so this is an actual leaf, but I need the center of this one to glue down. Okay, so I'm gonna put this aside and I'll recut the pink, but I'm gonna go back into Cricut Design Space and delete this out so it doesn't get in the middle of my project for my Cinco de Mayo one. So we're gonna cancel, and I'm going to change my second layer to orange, I'm gonna hide the black one because we are already done with that. So we're gonna cancel this whole project. I'm gonna hide the black portion. I'm gonna turn the pink portion into orange just for my own brain to keep it straight. The back portion into pink. And then I'm gonna color sync. I'm gonna delete the, we cut a butterfly out of something. We cut the butterfly out of pink. So he'll still be somewhere. Okay, okay, here it is. We're gonna hide this. Oh, where did he go? Sorry guys, I really don't like cutting on live because it takes so much of my like focus. And I'm like, that's so boring to watch. But if I don't focus, I will screw it up and I will make mistakes. And I make so many more mistakes live than I do not live. Okay, this is, okay. But I want the orange to be in the middle, maybe a little lower. Do it like that so the butterfly can fit on there. Okay, let's do the orange layer. Get all these off. Where'd my scraper tool go? There it is. All right, keep the questions coming. I will read them when the next cut is going. Suggestions for more grad cap ideas? Wait a second. The back of this color is literally the pink that I wanted. Huh. So maybe I don't need to, well, it might, I don't know. Anyways, that's going to be a Lilo and Stitch inspired one, or Moana. I may make both covers and then change them out just to get a photo of what you could do with your own grad caps that you're making. Okay, those are all my pieces I need. Now we're going to put orange on. There's a little piece of a butterfly in here, and there is the second layer of the grad cap. I just don't know that she likes orange, but it really does make it look very culturally Mexico. I love it. Okay, continue. Oh, wait, I loaded it before we're on the right page. Continue. If your Cricut is not connecting, sometimes when you go over to the connect part, it may be because you loaded it first. So if you don't load it, if you load it and then you send it to the next step, it all the time has a lot of issues connecting with Bluetooth. If you don't load it, but you can always go back, unload it, and then go forward. So cardstock for intricate cuts. We're on the orange. Load it. And it's got to do its thing. The Maker 3, man. The 3 series period, the fact that it has to like measure everything, it takes so much longer. If you could do your Cricut too. So I have this from Michael's that I got a few years ago when it was on sale. It's all Dia de los Muertos. And super cute, but it's too patterny. I wanted to kind of just, like, there's a picture in here of like what I'm talking about, but I want it to be patterny. I got the beautiful purple HTVront Auto Press 2 for my birthday. Aww, and I love her. Did you name her, Tish? So we need to start naming all of our machines and things. The lives help everyone troubleshoot. Awesome. I still have my original Maker. Yeah, original machines are perfectly fine to use. Don't ever think you have to upgrade. All of them are good, and the more advanced ones come with more technical difficulties, honestly. Like, if you don't need your machines to cut crazy fast, that's really the only thing I've seen that they really upgrade these days is the speed. But even the Maker 3, 4, whatever one they're on now, okay, that butterfly is cutting right out of the pattern. The back's white. Oh well. It might work out, it might not. If not, I just have to cut another orange. I just don't have any plain orange 12 by 12s. So I was trying to use 9 by 11, 8.5 by 11s today because I have mostly all that paper right there is 8.5 by 11. And the grad caps are 9.5 by 9.5. So I had to go to my 12 by 12s. No name yet. Yeah, I have the teal new one. I don't have any of my bigger heat presses here. What you doing, Hunt? Don't hit the camera. Go lay down, please. Sometimes he just needs to come nudge the camera for some reason. Come lay down. Yeah, we're still live. You gotta hold out. You guys wanted to be in here. Okay, so then we are cutting the orange, and we will get assembling the 2 layers while the 3rd layer cuts. What's our next layer gonna be? I think it's gonna be pink. That looks really good too though. And it is super girly. And I also think the butterflies and anything I add to the front will change the dynamic of what the colors are looking like too. So, I don't know. I know that grad caps sell really well though. If anyone is looking for a market on their Etsy or their shop Auntie Tay or wherever, people are spending the money on the graduation stuff, whether we like it or not. Because honestly, if I didn't do these live, I'd end up in a pinch and I'd be like, I'm gonna go to Etsy. Although I did find a lady who hand paints them, and I don't know, I'm debating those. It is so cute to get a hand painted one. Because I'm not sure if I like it. I don't think I like it, but it'll suffice for now. And if I really don't like it, I can cut another one later. But it'll suffice to show you guys the finished project. So these butterfly add-ons will be in there. They are new. They're not a part of the basic butterfly bundles. They're layered, even though I probably do have butterflies you can cut. Okay, let's go for hot pink. Do I have a hot pink paper? I don't know if I have hot pink. I have a hot pink small paper. Okay, we're gonna do... Who are you barking at? No one's here, I don't think. We'll do light pink. I really wanted hot pink though, but I don't know if I have a 12 by 12 hot pink paper. I have this color, but it's not the right size. I could make butterflies out of, or flowers out of this color. That's what I'll do. Any color that doesn't make it because I don't have the right size to do the base, I did it again. I always do it. It's in my habit. Cardstock and then load. There we go. Where's everyone at? What are you guys doing today? What's up? What's the 411? Cinco de Mayo is my best friend's birthday too. So I could have gone with making something for her, or I could have gone with making something for Landis. And seeing as graduation only comes one time, I chose to do graduation stuff. So maybe next year I'll make gifts for the BFF whose birthday is Cinco de Mayo. Why can't I do both though? I can do both. Literally do this for a living. So I also have puff dots and I have not puff. I could just use glue too, like normal. I may hold off on taping some stuff together because I don't know if I want to do pink or not. Oh, it's so cute though. And just so you know, I used our Cocoa font to create the font, the file. But you guys have the Cocoa font if you wanted something that was more like a different saying. And you wanted to do this theme, you could change the font. So I think I designed these so that they have the saying on them, and then I also designed the option so you can add your own saying as well. Okay, so here's light pink. That's cute. So here's where we're at. I'm gonna glue those little pieces down. Okay, and then our last color is teal. Yeah. Oh well, we'll make pops of color with the embellishments. The butterflies and this one will have a butterfly on it too. Butterflies, and then I'm gonna import the roses too, so that way we can add both. So there's rolled flowers and then there's layered flowers, but I'm thinking the rolled flowers look more Mexico than the layered flowers. Even though I like the layered flowers, I like the process and the look of them. They're super pretty, but maybe we'll do some of those for Mother's Day, because those are very like dainty, whereas these ones are more like textured and fun, bright colors. Okay, and that's it. There's 4 layers to that, and then you can embellish it however you want. So easy peasy. And then you can do 3-dimensional if you want, but I'm not really looking to be that fancy. I'm gonna put some double-sided. You know what I found? So we have this store called Recreate in like about an hour, a half an hour from, it's like 45 minutes from here. But everything's like an hour from here, just so if I ever say that, you're not like, that's super far. Everything's far now. Anyways, they're a used craft store, and they have a bunch of these Xyron sticker makers that I used to have a little one, and they have these big ones. So I think I'm gonna go get one because I have a credit there because I bought a sewing machine and it wasn't working out. And so I returned it. So I have this big credit to this store. And so I go in like once a week and grab a couple little things here and there. I've been loading up on embroidery thread, but they have these sticker makers. And I think if I want to do more paper stuff, I should get them, because what you can do is you stick all these little tiny pieces in and then you pull it through and it turns them into stickers. It's like genius. Yeah, we're gonna definitely have to go pick that up now. Okay, so now I'm going to peel this off. I'm trying to use up some of my double-sided sticky. I have just random double-sided stickies. Let's refresh this because anything you guys want to see me cut, we're gonna do a lot of paper. Tomorrow we're actually doing a bling craft with a little laser tassel charm. I made little softball and the year tassel charms out of my UVDTF, and they're actually left over from Pinner's conference, and I had the numbers. So I was like, I'm gonna make this into a cute little tassel charm for her actual grad cap, but we're gonna put it on something else tomorrow. We're gonna make a dollar store super cute gift. Okay, we are on now embellishment. So I'm gonna finish cutting the I feel like the pink is supposed to be the back because this has little holes in it. Oh, it's both colors. That's kind of fun. I can try to decide. Okay, I'm glad I caught that. The pink I actually cut out of the back. I think I still like the pastel-ies. I'm glad I didn't do the little things. Okay, so that's our 4 layers. So the back one won't have any holes, and then these have holes. And then we have some butterflies on here. And I didn't add a score line because I feel like it's more work to change a line on Cricut Design Space into a score line than it is to just score one little line on a butterfly. So that's what I did for that. Okay, then we have some bright colors. Let's do some bright parts so we can do a little butterfly. Actually might cancel and import. Well, we can just use the scraps because I don't want to get confused and not cut something on accident. I am just not that Cricut savvy right now where I can do like hacks like that, where I cut like multiple colors at once and all that. I will forget what I did and what I didn't do. Oh, did I miss someone's question? Sorry to ask my question again. Do you recommend having a good following before investing in an X Tool P2? So you mean like a following of your business and like buyers? The X Tool P2, honestly, it's all about your marketing and where you're going to market. You don't need a following at all to market your business. You just need to know who you're marketing to, so that way when you market, you're fueling directly to your target audience. So you're not wasting like money on ads or anything to people who don't buy what you want to do. I don't know if you watched my video on, I think I have another one coming out next week in the laser series about when to get a laser, and how to market your laser business. Duh, I did just film that. So that will be very helpful for you to kind of elaborate on that question. But no, you do not need a following at all. Your P2 will bring you a following, and if you have the money to invest in it, we can go far. And if you have one, let me know. And come to our Zooms, or let me know a Zoom time that will work for you, because I would love to help somebody like hands-on market, so that we can see like some actual numbers that we could do with it. Honestly, if I were selling products right now, I would buy one. I'd even without a following, and I probably wouldn't market to you guys if I sold. So I think that's a good like comparison. I wouldn't sell my finished products to you guys. I would create like an in-person market, honestly, if I had the P2 or any laser where I was creating products all the time. The only reason why I don't have one is because I'm not continually making things that I'm selling. So the diode is just fine for me to be able to test my files and show what you can do with stuff. But if I were selling product, the P2 would be where I would be investing my money right now. I hope that kind of helped, but sorry, I gotta scroll up. Let me scroll up on the next cut and make sure I didn't miss any. Told y'all I would answer your questions, and then I just ignored you. Okay, there's like one more layer of these cute little butterflies, which I think is just enough, and it'll be super cute. But I really do want to try to make some of the flowers so that you guys can see another one of the files that come with the grad cap project. These will be listed by Monday. There'll be 24 different styles. So I'll wrap those up for Tiff to list, and they'll come out on Monday. Okay, let's glue this on. We need one more color, and I want to try a bright, I'm liking the pink, but we can still do pink, and then we'll go in with some other colors. This is just another shade of pink, which I think will help make it look a little more girly. But it's super cute because it's Mexico, so. Now I'm like, maybe the pink was supposed to be the right side. That's really cute. It totally did. Thanks. Okay, I'm glad I was able to help with that question. I must have missed that question. I'm sorry. One day I'll have a little assistant in here with me all the time asking questions and helping, but till then, just me up in the mountains. You guys, I like the pink. I could always cut this again. Oh, I could cut this again and put it on this side to do like more of a subtle, and then I could keep this one on this side to do more of a pop of color, because you can just flip them around when they're on the hat. That would be kind of fun. Okay, our little butterflies are done too. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna decorate this how I'm doing it, and then, but if it has the elements, you can't really flip it around on the hat. Okay, so these little butterflies are layered, and there's two different ones that come with this design. So they go this. I know one of them has 4 layers. One of them has 3. It's like this and this. This one has 4. Do I have 3 butterflies on this? I'm gonna do this maybe in white, the back of it, and then what does this one go to? Is there not another layer of this one? We'll just put it on by itself. So then you kind of fold your butterflies in half, and they look like, plus this only really took me 40 minutes, so I could make another one if I wasn't digging the colors. Maybe I need to go get different colors for her class pictures. Okay, so I'm just folding the butterflies, but you can like fold the layers so that they're a little different too if you want more texture in your butterflies. But these, there's a butterfly add-on, so like if you're doing a different theme completely, the butterflies might go with a different theme. That's kind of what they look like. Okay, so we'll assemble. Okay, let me see though. I think I might like just the basic. I kind of want to pick, plus we have flowers too. So I don't want to put them down exactly where they're going to go unless I know exactly all the things that are going on it. I kind of like them coming off the edges a little bit too. Let's get the black part put down, and then hopefully, I don't know if I lost the little A. I can always, that's a little hack that I think I filmed for something, a reel or something, but if you're ever missing just like a little piece, you can just cut it out by hand. I really want to be home now creating, oh, I'm sorry. When are you home cutting? So that tomorrow I'll be live in the evening again like I was yesterday. So if that's helpful, you can start whatever craft you want, and I'll be making my blinged grad cap cup from the dollar store with the custom charm made by my laser. And I think you have a laser, right, Barbara? Yeah. Okay. Also, a tape runner would be ideal. Couldn't find mine. Even though I have labels on the boxes back there with sticky notes, still couldn't find my tape runner. I think it's with my planning stuff, honestly. Alrighty. Come on. So I could definitely make this with like glitter heat transfer vinyl, and you can even use heat transfer vinyl on paper. So if you wanted to do some of the layers out of paper and some of them out of glitter heat transfer vinyl, that would be super fun and easy if you have, especially if you have little intricate designs. But I do like the fact that the paper, I can save the negative space. With heat transfer vinyl, it's a little harder because you have to, like, you'd have to keep it intact somehow. Okay. Ooh, where's my center of my O? It might still be on. Yeah, my center of my O, 0. It's the 2025. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. Plus, you could make a tassel in like the colors. You could, that's something I haven't seen a lot of people actually doing, is changing their tassel, but I'm pretty sure that's because your tassel is supposed to be the color of your school, right? So since my kids are homeschooled, I can make my color they have a technical school, but we can make it the colors of Mexico because that's where we did most of our schooling anyways. I get home at 6 p.m. I will be on the lookout for the live. And I'll be live tomorrow, 4 p.m. PST. I think you're East Coast. I don't remember where everyone's at always, but so it'll be like Disney World time would be 7. Did I do that right? Okay, let's try to get this little D on here, and then if I lost the A, we'll make a little makeshift center for the A, because it's just a triangle, so that's easy. Really could have used glue too. Really could just get my life together for crafting. I feel like I just had to jump in though. The more I start crafting with you guys, the more I will be like, here's all the things you need. Plus I'm debating, I think I'm gonna bring home my other live desk from the studio and not this, because this doesn't have like any storage. So it'd be nice to have all my basic stuff right here. Okay, I lost a little A, so all I'm gonna do is take a little piece of black paper using some of these scraps that are on this board and cut a little triangle. There's already like kind of a triangle right there. And oh my gosh, it's so tiny. How am I gonna do this? Just need the tiniest of sticky. Use glue. Do as I say, not as I do. I'm East Coast, yes, Disney World time zone. Yep, so it'll be 7 o'clock your time tomorrow when I'm live. So bring your crafts to do tomorrow. It'll be 4 o'clock my time, Disneyland time, California time. Oh my goodness. This is ridiculous. You know what you could also do as a hack? Just draw it on. Look at this. No one's gonna know. How would they know? That was way easier. So I just drew a little triangle in there. So that's the grad cap hat without any of the embellishments. Should we cut some flowers? We have a little bit of time. Let me just upload the rolled flowers so I can show you at least one of them and how they work. They're pretty simple. Cancel, cancel. Okay, we're gonna hide the grad cap. Hide the butterflies. It's a lot of layers. I'm just gonna delete them. Okay, upload. Did I already upload the flowers? Nope. So if I create more while I'm not live, I will bring them all week to show you. No, I didn't do any more of the embroidery from yesterday. I attempted, but I got it all tangled up in the back and I was trying to like undo it and I was tired and I was like, okay, embroidery is supposed to be peaceful. I gotta stop when it's not peaceful anymore. Okay, ungroup. I'm just gonna make them all black so I can pick the colors myself. Oh, laptop's dying. Okay, let's see. These are tiny. I need to make them bigger, I think. Make them a little bigger. We'll just cut. Let's just cut the page 2 because those are tiny though. That's okay. We'll cut 2 small little bright colored papers unless my laptop dies, but I think it'll get through 2, hopefully. Let's see. I loaded it before. There we go. So cardstock for intricate cuts does 2 passes. I don't know that you need 2 passes unless you are actually doing intricate cuts. It took a little while to do this one. What's another thing to make for make quickly for graduation? So join me all week or just watch the replays. We're doing a gift card explosion box, which seems kind of like a lot. It looks really cool, but it's really just a couple pieces of paper. So I love it because you don't have to get a card then. You can do like a box and then you can put gift cards. You can put 4 different gift cards in there, whether they're Visa gift cards, because I know kids that are graduating like money, or actual money you could put in there too. But we're doing that. Then we're gonna do kind of a more fancy box if you have a little more time on your hands. Still inexpensive though, because it's all paper. But quickly, I would say the gift card, any of our gift card explosion boxes, and then you can theme them around. You can also take any of our add-ons and add those to any box that we have. So we've got add-ons based around every character theme, and lots of fun things and more things like these little butterflies coming out. So she graduates this Thursday. So if you're a member, I would say go into our explosion boxes and do the card explosion box. Or we have even more basic gift card cards that you can put things on and make detailed with paper. The reason I love paper crafts is because a lot of us have paper stock somehow, some way, or we've gathered it along the way. So it can be a quick and easy project to do last minute. But I tomorrow am doing, if you have a Dollar Tree and your Dollar Tree is carrying them, they have these super cute, and I got them because we're going to Mexico, and so I want to get pictures of her like by the beach with them. But they have these cute little graduation cups that are striped. Where is it? Where is it? And the straw is striped. Hold on. Let me see. You'll see it tomorrow for sure, but the straw is striped, so it's super cute. And what I'm doing is, you can do it out of paper too if you don't have a laser. You can cut their number out, the year that they're graduating, or you can cut out like their sports number, and I'm doing a little softball bow on it, and then I'm blinging the top. So you can either do a basic and like fill it up with some like candy and a gift card, or you could go full out if you have the time to bling it. But Thursday's pretty close, so I wouldn't say you have that time. So she graduated. I want to hold something up as well. So check out those. We are doing them on Thursday, I believe, the explosion boxes, but they are really, really fun. And they're not hard. They look intimidating when you see a finished paper project because they just turn out really cool, but they're really not that hard. It's like 4 different sheets of paper. You can do more extensive stuff like acetate and glitter in the lid if you want, but you don't have to. But they're also like perfect for Polaroid sizes too. If you have any cute little photos, you can do a photo explosion box. And we have a lot of photo explosion boxes too. So that's doing 2 passes. Hopefully my laptop stays alive. I could plug it in, but this is a mess in here. Is that our cat? Is someone trying to come in? I think my cat's trying to get in. Yes, I love the paper. The boxes are cool. Yeah, and the more I see people making paper stuff, the more paper stuff I'll come out with. But we've got so much paper stuff right now. Okay, so these little rolled flowers are cool because they're one little piece of paper. These are tiny, but there's multiple sizes and you can scale them to be bigger. But basically all you do is take them and roll them. So they look like this, and we have these already, but I'll be adding more specific styles to the grad cap file. And then you just roll them. Roll them. There's like tools you can use too. I think I have one. Let me see. Yes, I do. So this tool is very helpful if you are into paper crafting. I think it's called a quilling tool. Don't quote me, but quote me later when I know what I'm talking about, but I'll always let you know when that is. Okay, so you kind of put it in the little slit, and then it pulls some tension on the little piece, and this is going to be very helpful if you're doing these tiny little flowers. But do you see this only takes up like 2 inches of paper? You can do this with your scraps. You can do it with anything. That made no sense. You can't do it with anything, but you can do it with, you can make these little flowers out of any paper scraps you have lying around, which then makes us hoard all of our little scraps, but that's okay because we're crafty. The thing I like about these too is like they're forgiving. So if you don't do it perfect, they still look really cute. Okay, that's like super, I gotta get used to that. So when you roll these, you basically get this flat bottom like this. See how it's kind of flat? These are so tiny. And then it has this little tab at the end, and you glue that or tape it to that, and then it's a little flower. And you put it on, and it's just so simple and so easy, and you can do them out of like a bunch of colors, put them all over. You can put these flowers on anything. They're so fun and so easy and so cute. So I will be making some more. So I think this guy's gonna roll over, and we'll be embellishing him more all week long, as well as our embroidery from yesterday. So he's coming to the party for the week, and The goal will be on these live weeks, whatever I was making, we have to wrap it up on Friday. We have to finish them all, okay? That's gonna be the new challenge. All right, I gotta go charge my laptop because I have a Zoom with my business members in 10 minutes. I will see you guys if you're a business member and you can make it. If not, message me on our member portal and let me know times that work for you. Right on the Craft Day Creator page, you guys can message me. I will add one to the business page too, so you guys can actually specifically message me about business questions. That would be helpful, huh? Can you use felt? Yes, you can. I highly suggest a laser for felt though. It makes it so fun and easy. And yes, the Cricut may have a hard time cutting felt. If you can get it to cut felt, do so. But yes, these work great with felt. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow and more all week long. Love you guys. Bye.